In the beginning was the couch, and the couch was with butter, and the couch was butter. The bar and the urine, it has been urine for so long that the cushion has surrendered and taken your shape, and the way water takes the shape of the stone it has stopped fighting with. You sit with the remote balance on the arm of the couch. The other hand in this house has ever touched it. The law was passed, it is just yours, the way the wild belongs to the sky. It's foreign afternoon, which in this house is at a time so much as a channel. On the street, a man in a white hat is about to be drawn on a man in a black hat, and you know it because you have seen this episode before. You have seen every episode before. That is not a complaint. You would say that is the point. Watch this, you said. It gets him right through the window. You got him right through the window. The lyric is mine. I leave the surface before dark. I live upstairs. The way a prisoner lives in his cell. Measure, and my pressure. I do not watch the shows. I watch you watch the shows. That is a different program with a longer run and nobody will ever syndicate it. Between us there is a middle cushion and the middle cushion is empty and the smoke is mostly about the middle cushion. Empty your word for it. It is an honest word and it is wrong in the same way your words are always wrong, which is that they're true on your side of the glass and nowhere else. The seat can be empty in this room and table in the other one. There are three of us on this couch. And the third one weighs nothing. And never reaches for the remote. And never once takes aside because she was not issued a seat in this room. She keeps the far side of the screen. She crosses over only when the glass goes dark, which light it is about to you felt the cold of the place where she sits, at the edge of the cushion that is not empty for years. You called it delusion. You called it the wild. You think we're in the same room. That is the first thing you have royal. It's not the kind of royal can explain to you because you would not return to the set and file it where you file it. There is a room with a couch in it, and there are two men on the couch, and each was in a room the other has never entered. In your room, the world I will label. You people, them, the crowd, the ones coming over the wall. I labeled put 3 feet to your left, where you know the label, there is sun. The street out of other in the room the labels 4 years ago, all of them and everything that enters a day is with. The man in the white hat is with. The man he shoots is with. The stranger at the border, folded into the fence wire is with. And you armored in your cushion, lyrically gunfights to a box, there will variably with. Here is what that means, and it is the whole problem stated once in the first chapter, so that the one can say later they were not told. I am really a man who is sitting right there. You are being 3 feet away, and you cannot feel a thing without a stranger in the doorway would swear to it. You tell the television what it's about to do, and the television obedient as I go to knock on it. He's going to hide in the bar that was the brother watch. Here comes the part with the train. the same things, at the same box, still with the same air, even at the whole time. The horses lonely on the spectralist show. Sometimes you laugh, the laugh is real, it is not a reply. In the entire history of this couch, which is long and which someone is archive lightly, the sentence launched from one end and ever the lens of another. Words cross the middle cushion constantly. Replies have never once survived the grip. I have a theory about the box. To keep it where I kept everything as a boy, which is to say nowhere you would think it would look. The theory is that it is not showing you entertainment. It is showing you instructions. Sit like this. Retire like this. Love from this exact distance. Look closer and here is the volume to it. And it is not a kind theory. I am not proud of it, but it runs daily in syndication and in 37 years we have never once seen you change the channel. Unlike the man in the white hat got him right through the window, and you said the thing you say, and the credits rolled, and you leave, and the remote and began to flip. That's the other ceremony of the sour, the that will show you all worlds in fragments, half a sentence, the lose, a woman selling a life, the forecast for a city, neither of us will ever stand. And between the worlds each time, a black breath, a glass going dark for exactly as long as a crossing takes, you flip, she crosses, nobody else but with the cool, right for the hour, right for this house, the troll planet, blue ordinary, minding it so afternoon, until the sky over it ahead, a stone head the size of a township, floating where the moon should have been filling every window of the little roll house and below. It opened its mouth, and its voice came up through the screen of our couch, and it said the one thing it had crossed an entire galaxy to say, show me what you got. You muttered something, then pointed the remote. Wait a second, we are begging you. You said the remote still raised, still aimed at the talking box. Who said answers one room? Mine was clear. Yours was to the box, there to the room, or to nobody. The sound the man makes to record that a sound heard. Neither I, nothing between these two cushions ever had. But your thumb came and beside the bottle instead of a little the channel stayed, and I am not going to call that a reply. You did not change the channel. We took that as permission. So we watched it, and we watched it in silence, which is the only way this couch has ever watched anything. The premise for the record, the head does not invade. It does not land, or explain, or leave. It hangs over the world. It has chosen a demand a performance. The little world below drops everything and gives it was the whole planet unscripted and well additional its own front lawn because everyone there has seen what becomes of a world that falls ahead. It was a comedy. It was pitched at children or at whatever their fathers have become, but this hour and somewhere a room full of writers must have left and a set on the head where is still the way you sit with a stranger at a party, tell your own story I showed will the names change because I lose an head. I couldn't have told you that night whether I was a little world under or a big alien's time, but hold that question, the rest of the story will lead it. I lose a voice the moment it came up through the sprays. I will hear it that demands my whole life from 3 feet away in syndication and foreign laughter lose for as loyal I can remember. Show me what you got. As you watched it was that is the part I have gone back over the most. 20 minutes, the stone head of the world dancing for its life. When you watch it the way you watch everything from behind your face, and when it ends at the next western, arrived like a tide, and you settled into it, and you have never once said a word about it. Not that night, not since, maybe you didn't see it. Maybe you saw it, but couldn't retain it. Maybe you filed it where you file everything right. Silly, underneath your comment. I hold all 3 explanations, and I cannot choose why them, and I never will be able to, because choosing would take evidence, the evidence would take a sentence crossing this couch, and the sentence has never made the journey across this couch. Whatever the box showed, you will never tell me what you saw. Business as usual on the couch.